Hey guys, Colby here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Having a good day today. I hope you guys are having one too. We got the guaranteed event starting today. And this guy, I'm not sure about this guy. I did try him out last night on stream. I'll be showing you guys for the following part of the video on what I did with this epic champion, the Duedan for 40 ancients. Is he worth it? Well, one thing is sure that if you go for him in the 40 shards and you do happen to get the 10x champion Mashald, that is a very good champion. Mashald is a very solid champion and I do like him in many parts of the game for a controlled champion. That being said, this is not what the video is about. What the video is about is really about Duedan the Runic. This guy is very unique in what he does, as he's one of the two champions currently in the game as of this video, where he does a taunt buff. So what the taunt buff is, basically it forces enemies to target you, but it doesn't stop them from doing their unique skills. So this doesn't their A2 or A3. So this doesn't stop, let's say, the Hydra heads from actually doing their attacks, which might be like a cleanse or a poison attack or whatever kind of buffing attack. It doesn't stop them. So it still makes them target you, specifically Duedan, but it doesn't stop them. What I found is that he's strong in the sense of that he can support the team by having a Guardian set on, and that's how I equipped him for the following part of the video. The Guardian set is the one that drops from the Griffin from the Doom Tower. You slowly farm for that one and you'll see a noticeable difference in the survivability of your team, as it's a constant ally protection available to the whole team. So Duodan the Runic was actually worth it, I would say, for, let's say, hard Hydra, but I couldn't see him fit anywhere higher than that. His cleanse ability seems to be on an individual basis for each and every one of your allies. So when this procs, it procs for each ally and he cleanses themselves. So it's not a mass cleanse, similarly to what Doom Priest does. So this is what I found through my little bit of testing. This might be only a test server issue though, but I found that this cleanse is solid, especially with the counterattack buff on, but it's not something you know, amazing that you can depend on. If this had a little bit of a heal on there, it would have been great. This A2 shield is very, very small. Although it is an AoE attack and you could see some damage coming out of this champion, since the shield is based on his health, on this champion's max health, you can be going for something like 80,000, even 100,000 health with good gear, but that will not really give you a big shield. Imagine a 15,000 shield in anywhere higher than hard Hydra or even dungeons 25. A 15,000 shield is nothing, especially with a cooldown of 4 turns. It's something that you cannot depend on to keep your champions alive. Overall, I think he's an average epic. If you're looking for something for the new faction, then maybe go for it. All right, so enjoy the rest of the video. This is part of me testing him in both the spider dungeons, where I thought I could use him as a spider tank, spiderling tank, for at least spider 20, and the Hydra, where I found more success and actually managed to do a 1-key team with him. So enjoy, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. What's the point of having a taunt when you don't use it? Maybe he doesn't use it because he's going low health. All right, let's try it now. I think it should be better now because it's gonna force him. The custom AI now is gonna force him to do the A3. All right, let's see. Look at all those buffs. Strengthen really helps, and he's doing the counterattacks each time, which basically helps him cleanse himself a little bit. Look at that. Boom. Maybe a lifesteal set would have been nice on him instead of the regen. Yeah, but then all the small spiders change targets because he loses the taunt. He loses the taunt, which is why the one turn taunt is so stupid. That is why it's so stupid. So it's basically, if he had an A1 that was an AoE attack as well, I could see him in a stun set with that counterattack buff. So you force the enemies to attack you. But since it's a single target attack, it's harder to actually make it work. Head of Torment. Your brain turns off. Ah, okay. I was like, so if he would be, I think he needs to be faster though. For hard Hydra, let me check for 1 second. What um first of all, what kind of rotation do we have right now? I go on Hydra. Um it's the Wrath, no Torment, no Mischief? No Mischief? Yeah, no Mischief at the start. No Mischief, no Torment. So it's like I can't even show it versus the ones that he would potentially be good at. Like Torment for the cleanse of the fear, right? And then Mischief for the tank. I can't even show him in there. Still think he's solid though. The Guardian is strong. Trying to think of a team. Like you will go probably something along these lines. With Duedan. Duedan. Do you really need anything else if you got all these? Not really, but get a Royal Guard. Just to see on how good he could be. He could be maybe 78 crit rate. Gotta check on that Royal Guard. Maybe he's got gear off. Gotta check on all of them because it's on the test server. So um, it's basically that Royal Guard. That Royal Guard. This guy. Oh yeah, he's missing 2 items. Let's see, do we have a relentless piece? Crit rate, crit damage. Can taunt buff be extended? No. You cannot extend any buffs. If you go here to masteries, it will not extend. If this lasting gifts does not extend a buff, the buff itself cannot be extended. It's because the buff, it's not an extendable buff. Like this team would do that, would probably do well. He really doesn't provide much other than being a tank though. All right, here we go, the double extension, and we have, all right, we have the provoke that's managed to land. As long as we land the provoke, I'm happy. Triple turn there. So now we can do the A2 or A3. Do I need the A3? Strengthen and counterattack buff. Yeah, let's do this just to see on how this will go. And keep on hitting this head here. It's gonna counter now. Ooh, and there we go. The cleanse. That cleanse was solid. And it seems to be a chance, but if that chance goes through, it's for everybody. So it's another chance for each champion, which is better than what I thought. Like, we need to provoke here. We're bad affinity with Husk, but all right, okay. Lucky. All right. I'm liking the counterattack more than the taunt, but the taunt itself is now forcing all the heads to hit him, and he's helping cleanse anything that landed on my allies. So now he's gonna be trying to cleanse the poisons, which is nice, because Ugo by himself cannot really cleanse everything. He cleanses one debuff and the heal reduction if it exists. So now we're gonna get the cleanse on the board here on them. So I could probably do a heal. He countered, and that basically gave us a cleanse. I think it's solid so far. Yeah. Like right now, I can probably extend the duration of the counterattack. Look at that. And then can even apply the taunt again. He's gonna counter. There's the cleanse. Oof. Gotta try and provoke there. Okay, we did. What we're missing in this team is an attack down. I really need an attack down for the Head of Wrath. Oof. That was insane. I need a heal from Ugo now. I really need a heal from Ugo. Let's see. Speed down. Let's do a heal. Okay. We're gonna be able to get Geo up again. And we're gonna have a heal from Ugo. Okay. Geo's up. I think his A2 shield is very long. It should have been 3 turns. With the amount of shield that it is, it's not a huge shield. Alright, that block buffs was clutch. I believe I have to test it honestly. Have to test it because I'm not sure if taunt is up that the head of decay will be hitting him instead of using its skills. Because when taunt is up, the heads can actually use the skills. I believe. He's got a Discord, Stormslayer. He's got a Discord. I thought he was on holidays or something. Does not stop. Yeah, it doesn't stop from using the cooldowns, which is why you still need a provoke. The idea with taunt is better for the head of mischief, but still the 1 turn duration is very low. Because it's not even as strong as a provoke. Provoke is so strong because it goes on the speed of the enemy, not on your speed. So if you are fast, taunt is bad. If you're slow, taunt is good. Um, all right, this one head down. So in terms of general utility, I don't see it so far. He's nice for the cleanse, but a Doom Priest does better if you're just looking for a cleanse. Doesn't she? Doesn't she become like a better cleanser? If he had a heal also on his A1 with the cleanse, that would have been better. Wouldn't it? I think if he had a heal. He feels so far. Alright, there's the head of mischief. That's what I wanted to test really. But I need to have the taunt up to basically have the most buffs in the team. 1. And 2, to actually force mischief to attack me regardless of whether I have the most buffs. So now I have the most buffs. I've got good resist, so I should be targeted even if I have it on cooldown. The bad thing is like I've got True Fear on me, so True Fear will suck, but it will affect him countering. So he gets resisted now. He did do a cleanse. All right, so he did do a counterattack and cleansed himself only though. So it might actually be a cleanse on each ally maybe. Yeah, so he now cleansed Geo only. So now I'll try to do the taunt. I got True Feared. So that's basically lost the skill. Both heads are here, the ones I wanted to check on. All right. It's yeah, I mean the fact that it's not a guaranteed cleanse, it's what messes things up for me. Like Doom Priest is better. She's got buffs. She's got a heal. She's got a cleanse every time. But he can cleanse more times, I guess. Because Doom Priest actually needs to get a turn. Um, it's not the worst thing to do though. To have him there with the Guardian set to protect the team. The team I have is very it's Nightmare built in terms of speeds and everything. Relentless gear on Ugo. Royal Guard strong enough there to hit, you know. Godseeker is out. Okay. He managed to steal that shield. Basically, Geomancer really makes any team possible for hard mode. So now he will counter. There's the cleanse. He didn't cleanse on everybody, yeah. So my initial thought was that he would cleanse everybody regardless if it happens. But it seems to be individual cleanse, which is even worse. It's individual chance for each. So it didn't remove it on Geo there. Got no Geo. Well, Geo is good. Like, look at this shield. This shield is very average. Very average shield. It's not even worth really considering. It's gonna be one hit from the enemies right now. And it's a 4-turn cooldown. We even extend the duration of it, but it just goes away because it's so small. I needed that cleanse there. Alright, let's see. We can probably get a 1 key here. Easy. I think even without him, because the team doesn't really have buffs, the Head of Mischief wouldn't be stealing an insane amount anyway. Oh, he was doing this? I guess I can't even post it then. Well, I know that I can't post it, but he's alright for the tone. It's just, should you go out of your way to get him just for this? Not really. Not really. It's not game changing in the sense that he's got that counterattack and the cleanse. I bet I could do the same thing with a Doom Priest. Bet I could do the same thing. Let's just apply the HP burn with Geo. That's pretty much it. You're good to go. Don't have a Doom Priest either. Well, that's the idea with this. Like, it's a guaranteed champion. It will be guaranteed to help you. Guaranteed to get it. Alright, now do this. Let's see if we can kill myself here. No, there's no reflect. Reflect would have probably helped me kill myself and be able to getting resist on Geo there. So it's no Geo, no Doom Priest. Go to Ugo. To Ugo is well worth the effort if you're gonna go for Hydra. It's I would go for the Ugos before I would go for Doom Priest. And no Royal Guard. Well, we did have a 10x on Husk. So if you did manage to get Husk. We're so close to the 1 key. So close to the 1 key here. We need a defense down maybe there. All right, HP burn. We gotta take out that head of mischief, but Husky's really not getting a turn. Come on, counter now and cleanse. So it can actually be a solid cleanser because he cleanses more times than what a Doom Priest would do. But yeah. Krisk, Ninja, Mithrala. But if you go Mithrala, you can still... You should be using her for Hydra. Yeah, so we got the solid cleanse. It's a one reviver team though, one person reviver, so it's rough if you don't have an attack down. It can be difficult against head of wrath, like this setup that I have right now. So it's not ideal if you're not equipped right. But I think the Guardian set plus Immortal helps this guy stay up, while also protecting a lot. And he's got the shield and the cleanses. He's got solid resist. Doesn't get poisons and stuff. So yeah, look at this. I think we reached the one key here, so I can stop. What I wanted to check also would be, let's say, who would be, like Doom Priest would be a solid one to consider as an alternative. Like if you've got Doom Priest, you can still do that, right? Alright, we've got lots of poison, so this is tricky. There's the taunt. So he is getting targeted here. Bring it back. Bring back the husk. I think he's a solid support. A solid support. I would say solid support. It's still warm. Yeah, it's kind of warm here. Like, I mean, my shorts and t-shirt. And it's still good. Yeah, so like, I ended the run here, but you see the obvious MVPs being the damage dealing epics. Duedan as a support, he still did a 1.4. She's alright. Ugo did a 1.1. She also has an AoE. Duedan there. So I think, yeah, as a mischief tank, as a way to get the heads to target you with their skills, is doable, but you still need the provoke. It's very noticeable that you need the provoke to get it done. I think it's an okay champion for 40 shards. 40 shards is not that much for an epic, and it's not many epics that we need from the non-voids anymore. Like Doom Priest. If I use Doom Priest, she would be buffing everybody, which is an issue. Especially if you want to be the head of mischief tank. The way you solve this is maybe with a blood shield accessory. It's like you equip the champion that you want to have. Like for Duedan, I would have a blood shield accessory ideally on him also. But it's a new faction, so it's almost impossible to get it.